Okay, I'm back. Alive again. Okay, I'm back. Now it's not lagging at all. Should be good. Yeah, I'm back. And it's not lagging now. I fixed it. I closed the app and put it again. Put it back. Can you put it in the chat? He's back. He's back. Can you put in the chat? He's back and refresh everyone. Can you put that? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Pollo asado, el pollo asado, el pollo asado, grilled chicken. El dorado, pollos asados. Yeah, this is the park. Yeah, this is that park. Yeah, it is that park where the train is. Yes, it. And this is where they make the carnavales also. But yeah, I need to check out I need to check if they're gonna make it this year. I hope they do. I think everyone is like in a pool, in the pool. Here those pools that you pay to enter and stay all day, or in the river. I saw a lot of people in the river also. Yeah, I know this city, yes. But I don't come here so often because it's a bit dangerous. Supposedly this park is a bit dangerous. Thieves, couple of thieves in this part of the city. That's why I don't come so often. Saturday Park, I think, was the 4th of July, Chicago. This is a song. This is a song from the band Chicago. I know that song. I think the train is not working today. Oh yeah, it is there, but no one is there. So the train is there, but there's no one. Only one, the person that supervises there. So because sometimes there are like thieves. I heard a lot of times in the news from here that there are like people in motorcycles that they steal your stuff. That's why. That's why I don't come. And yeah, sometimes I see that there are like gangs, like young people, you know, join. Probably I should go downtown because yo, this water is so stagnant. How's it called? When it's like it's been there for a while. Stagnant water. Just go. Yeah, the dog is not there either. The train is not running now. Yeah. Alright. It's sadly sad. Very sad. Yeah. She's probably cheapest. The dogs enjoy this pond. Yeah, I love that. I hope they make the carnavales this year in February, so maybe I can stream that. It's been three years since we don't have that, so it will be nice if we have it this year. It's a dog. No, no, there aren't gangs, but there are like group of people, group of like teenagers, and yeah, when they hang out in a group, most of the time it's like to steal. So that's why I say like gang, but it's not gangs. It's just a group, like a teenager or 20 something years old. Yeah, there are a couple though. It was that dog. That dog. Black dog. No, they probably mostly steal. I don't think they will sell drugs. And it's normal to see that they always there are people that steal in a motorcycle, like that guy you see, but that wasn't one of those. But one drives the motorcycle and the partner in the back of the motorcycle comes down the motorcycle and steals your stuff, and then jumps in the motorcycle and they steal your stuff like that. It's a pack of wild dogs. No, I think from these houses, like you see this here, this house had like 2 dogs, and the other one that sells like food or something like that. Food. They have 1 dog, so it's like that. But the only one that was barking was one of the one that was from the place that sells food. The drive-by shooting, the drive-by stealing. Yeah, the drive-by stealing. Yes. That's like pretty normal in like big cities and like almost big cities. Like here, this is an almost big city. Big cities in Argentina have like 3 million and up. 3 million and up people living in that city. And in this province there's one big city and has like 3.5 million people living there. But in Buenos Aires, the big city there, I think it's like 6 or 7 million people living. It's really big. It's the biggest one, that's why. All over this country is a large country, so a lot of cities have not a lot of people living, but it's really spread. Free motorcycle. Yeah, I don't know. No, it was that guy motorcycle. I was a women's motorcycle. Yeah, a women's motorcycle. I mean, from that woman. What do you mean? We'll stop at Buenos Aires. What? There was like a TV show, right? Called Lot Boat? Or it's a TV series? A TV show from the 80s. Really, the Lot Boat will stop at Buenos Aires. That's so far away. What the? I was talking in Mexico. Really? We have the app here, but they don't put the load. They don't put the load boat. Oh, we're back where I was having my sandwiches earlier. Here at the Gulf station, Gulf gas station. Here. American TV shows in Argentina, sometimes they put in different stuff in that app. And yeah, they show, they put, but not the sun, no, they don't put some of those. Holy, it's hot. Ah, it's hot. Holy moly, let me take a rest, take a break. It's too hot. Let's see. Pescadería El Dorado. Can you put it in 10 minutes follower only, Chibi? Can you put my chat 10 minutes follower only, and have a good day. Okay, let me know if you did it, when you do it. When you did it, let me know. Oh, can you untime out a little cat? Untime out a little cat and tell me if you did it. she mistakenly put a point, a dot after a sentence. She said goodbye. Goodbye, Chip. It was nice seeing you again. Yeah, and time her out. Sorry. You did both. You did both things. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon, Chibi. Yeah, don't put any more a dot. Don't put a dot after any word, because it will. I will have to untime you out. See you, Chibi. Yeah, and don't put anyone. Don't put a dot after any word, because it will automatically time you out for 10 minutes. Either a mod or me can untime you out. That's all. You know, you have to wait 10 minutes. There are some people in the water. Shippy has left the chat. Okay, thank you. See you. Fuck me. There's some people in the water. Here are some other people. I went to this river last year. Who got Tourette syndrome now? No, it's all good, it's all good. Don't worry, just don't use it here. Don't use it here. Should be good. Can you hear me now? Shouldn't be any sound problem. Can you hear me now? Yeah, probably need to refresh because it should be good. There are some people here in the river. And it's 6, almost 7 p.m. Well, we had sunlight until 9 p.m. here in this part of the planet, in this country. So good. Oh, chica, con toda chica. Ah, okay, yeah. Because I didn't touch anything, and it was working well. But sometimes, yeah, if there are like bad signal, the audio will cut off. But this time there's good signal, so yeah, fine, okay. Can hear some parrots, those green parrots, parakeets, they're up there. I can't show it. I don't even see it, but it's there, up there. I think someone told me before that they are also in USA. Those green parrots. They're like medium size. There's a pool there. They're everywhere now, yeah. But I think they were originally from these countries, from either Brazil or Argentina, and then I don't know, somehow they immigrated. They immigrate to your country. They are like a superior species of birds. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, someone smuggled them there. And they easily reproduce, so they became like a plague. They're everywhere. But I haven't heard any of those in Japan. Probably they're like only like emigrated to USA and probably Canada. Yeah, they don't fly long distance. That's right. So someone brought it to your country illegally. There it is, the choripan place, choripan food truck. But I'm not gonna eat one. Plus, you have to wait like 1 more hour until they are done. They'll be there soon in Japan also. We'll see them in Bottlehead strain law. True, right? Probably we will see them soon. Yeah, they're everywhere. Someone's gonna bring it to them. The embodied strain, yeah. San Martin statue there in the middle of that. The one that freed the freed Argentina, Chile, I think Peru also, from Spain, from the king of Spain. But yeah, he was from Argentina. That statue there. Oh, I'm so tired of walking under the sun. It's just so hot. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's because of that. It's summer here. It's so hot. Yeah, that's why it's kind of rough to be walking under the sun. In 3 more blocks I get to downtown, to the main square, so I'm gonna buy me something to drink. I need to hydrate. Probably gonna chill there a little bit. So tired. That channel that you give me a sub the other day, little cat. Are they from Argentina? Why they have like an emote with the Argentinian flag? Are they from Argentina? Oh, really? They are from Argentina also. You musicians. Yeah, I knew they do some music, but didn't know they were from here. That's cool. I need to check it out. What kind of music they do. Buenos Aires. Nice.
Ciao.
I'm gonna buy something to drink. And 2 more blocks from here. I didn't see. I didn't see. But that could happen. Yeah, sometimes when I'm streaming, I can't be checking everything. I can't be checking everything. Yeah, more the alto signs. Yeah, need more alto signs. Okay, we are here. I'm gonna buy a Monster Energy or a Coke. Celeste. ¿Cuánto es?
No, 400. Estoy hablando de pago, Cuando me cambian los precios, ya se lo digo. 400. ¿Sorbete algo?
No, sí, más. Gracias. Hasta luego. Yeah, I got me one Monster Energy. Oh, maybe I can sit here. Let's sit here. Let me sit here. Yes, Saladix papitas. They sell there. I think the Saladix it's only from here or in probably another country in South America. But they're good. Some snacks. They got me a Mango Loco energy drink, Monster Energy drink, Mango Loco. Cheers. Yeah, thank you. Thank you again, little cat. Yeah, these are good. Uh, 400 400 pesos. So it would be like $1.30 for you. $1.30 for you will be. Yeah, it's a good price for you. Yeah, cheaper, but for here it's expensive. In dollars it's cheaper, but it's cheap, but for here it's expensive. It's like the most expensive one. It's the most expensive. Of the energy drinks, is the Monster is the most. No, Monster is not the most expensive. The Red Bulls are more expensive. But yes, it's still expensive for here. $3.50, wow, that's a lot of money. $3.50 for one there. That's a lot of money. They should be like $1.50 or something like that. Yeah, it's expensive there. It's because they charge you in dollars there. So they actually how much is
Amafrida vibes, Amafri friend, Amafri cheer beauty, big lean stream, Amafri choripan face.
Big Leon Stream. Thank you so much. Sorry, Trumpet. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I'm drinking one. Yeah, Monster Mango Loco. I'm just chilling. I've been walking a lot, so I'm just chilling. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good now. I recovered from COVID. I was suffering last week with COVID, so I'm good now. Be right back. Okay, little cut. Yeah, it sucked. It was really bad. Thank you. But I'm good now. Yeah, I never catch it before, so it was my first time. I don't want to get it anymore. It's not mild at all. They say it's like mild. It's bullshit. I got it. It wasn't mild at all. Yeah, I have it like for 5 days actually. Yeah, like 5 days. Yeah, no, 5 days actually. But the first 3 days was awful. Like fever, your body and articulations hurt a lot. cough and your throat hurts like you never heard before in your life. It's like you have like cutted something in your throat. It hurts like that. It's like the worst cold you ever get. That's like how the COVID will be on your throat. It's really bad. Hey, thank you, Camila. I'm doing great now. I'm doing great. Yeah, and the most annoying was the throat, because every time you cough, it will hurt you. So it was awful. I'm glad I got rid of it and I didn't have any consequences. The weird thing was I had one day I lost the taste and the smell, but just one day. But the next day I already have it back. Yeah, now it feels really good. How are you doing, Camila? Yeah, my mom brought it. I think my mom brought it home because she didn't use like a face mask. She didn't like take care of it, I think. And first my mom got it. Then she went to do a test and she gave positive. Then she bought some tests to do it at home. So I took a test because I was feeling sick. And I got it. I was the second one that got it. Then my brother got it. And after that my father got it. And my brother still have it. Even though it's been a while, still have it. He's still recovering, my brother. And my father, I think, is like it's not bad. I think he recovered, he fully recovered already. Yeah, I lost the sense of taste and smell for one day, only for one day. It was weird. Not for more than one day. Yeah, my poor family sucks. It really sucks. Bastante mal, estuviste todo el día con marea. Oh no, porquería. Ojalá que se te pase, una porquería. Thank you, little cat. Yes, it was horrible. I don't want to catch that anymore. And everyone, if you see everyone, is not using face masks here. No one is using face masks. Because the government said that you don't have to use it outside. So how are you gonna gonna make people to use it again? It will never happen, right? The government makes stupid decisions. Bangla and good now has some rough. Yeah, not even those little children. Yeah, here children wouldn't even use. This is not Japan or Korea that they will actually, the children will use face masks. But yeah, government do stupid stuff. So much stupid stuff. Well, anyways, I'm good now. That's what it is. important. And I can be here chilling. I hope you get better, Camila. Sucks that. Thanks. You're welcome. Control kid mini scooter, yeah. Yeah, we can get back to outside Basco Street, yeah. Just not in a hot day, but any other day, yes, good. Yeah, I'm listening to Speedy Motorcycle. Speedy Motorcycle. Of my heart. Speedy Motorcycle. Always changing me. Speedy Motorcycle, I love that song. Yeah, I think here is also, it's also 31, but it's sunny, so it makes it a little bit bad. But in the shadows it's good. Like right now where I am, it's good. Yeah, I need to get back to came back to do exercise and losing weight. The next few months should be feeling pretty nice for both the hemispheres. Yeah, that's true. So we're getting warmer. Yeah, there exactly. Not as hot where you are. It will be great for outdoor weather. Yes, indeed. I can't wait until March. In March, it will lower the temperature here. And I will enjoy winter. Winter is beautiful here. Shrimp by me? No, not here, but I have seen him in another channel. He mostly been watching. He's mostly been watching like Japanese streams. I have seen him in some Japanese streams. Not in Bottlehead, in another Japanese stream. Yeah, it would be a good time to exercise. Yeah, definitely. That's another thing. That's another thing. I used to go out and walk in a big park here. But when it's too hot, it's so rough. It's so rough. Yeah, the forehead, that guy. When it's too hot, it's so rough to walk. You get so sweaty, and it could make it's not good. But when it's cold and you go out and walk, It's perfect. At least here it doesn't get so cold. But I think I'm gonna start. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have seen it in other streams. I think I'm gonna start going to the gym, because if I can't walk outside because it's too hot, I need to go and walk in a treadmill in the gym, and maybe I can do some like, I don't know, do some another exercises, another workout. Yeah, like walking around a sauna. It's like so hard. Yeah, I don't like summer. Summer, the only good thing is for going to a pool, or because I suffer a lot in summer because I don't. Everyone in my house, in their room, have an air conditioner. Everyone in my house, in their room. My brother and my parents have air conditioning in their room. I am the only one I don't have air conditioning. I only have like a fan, and the fan only throws like hot air. It's really rough. It's really rough. Hey, Konoji, how are you doing? So I hate summer because of that. Anything you do in my room, it will bring more heat to the room, and you can't sleep at night. Sometimes I had to sleep in my brother's room because I can't sleep in my room because of too much hot. I hate not having an air conditioner. I need to buy one day, but I don't have money for that. Yeah, trim is really pretty good way to use to burn some calories. Cheap little exercise. Bike I have been using recently to lose some weight and get it. Yeah, I had a steady bicycle actually that I can use indoors, but I like more the treadmill, to be honest. The treadmill I like more. Yeah, it doesn't help either. Yeah, it gets so hot with the PlayStation. Turn it on in the summer. At night will be like 30 degrees Celsius in my room. I can't sleep. Every night I had to take off my shirt to be able to sleep. And not even like that, I can sleep sometimes in summer. It gets so hot with that PS4 Pro. That's why sometimes I don't play in summer. And that's why I don't use the camera on summer on my streams when playing PlayStation, because if to use the camera on, I had to turn on the lights. If I turn on the lights, all the heat will stay in my room forever. It's so annoying. Yeah, that's why I haven't been using the camera on the streams that I do on the PlayStation, because I had to turn on the lights. Easy for me to disable the camera and just use like the mic and that's it. By the way, this like I put it in the title, on January 26th I'm gonna do a stream. It's gonna be my third year anniversary stream. Third year since I started streaming on Twitch. I don't stream in another platform, so yeah, since I started streaming. Yeah, I started January 26, 2020.
¿Qué es lo que es eso? Soy curiosa.
Es un estabilizador de celulares. Un estabilizador de celular. Para que no se mueva el celular cuando vos filmás.
¿Estás filmando?
Sí, estoy transmitiendo en vivo. Estoy transmitiendo en vivo, filmando en vivo. Sí.
¿De qué radio es?
No, es para una aplicación mía. No es de radio.
En mi tiempo no existía eso. Ahora
There's not that many people out today. Maybe I should win a World Cup every day. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I wish we win every day. hold on, let me see how much time I've been streaming today. Yeah, but in total, remember that I did 2 streams because one was lagging. In total, I've been streaming 2 hours and 45 minutes. So let's see. Red jump. I love that red jumping. Yeah, I restarted stream because it was lagging. Somehow it was lagging. I don't know why. It was lagging. Never happened before that. But today it happened. Let's go around a little bit and I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, these guys with a motorcycle and a sidecar. Oh yeah. They just stop it there. Let's go. Ciao. That's why I probably left. Probably had to do something with their dogs. His ducks. Duck's hand, duck's hand. Duck's hand. It's getting cold. I like it. Hasta baby. Oh, this place closed. They changed to another store in another place. Probably they were paying too much for rent. Well, I think here's where I showed the Peppa the Pig construction truck. Here it is. Yeah, the Peppa the Pig construction is the boss. That's why. It's the boss is commanding this. I command you to use that machine. And Peppa the Pig. I've never seen rain there in all your streams. Yeah, because I try not to. I try not to go out when it's raining. And in this part of the country, it doesn't rain that much. Although it's been raining pretty regular right now, which is good for the fields, for the agriculture. So Peppa Pig construction, yeah. Burger fan. Yeah. By the way, I have that anniversary goal on the left upper corner of the screen. But that money is to bring my stuff. My new phone stabilizer I bought in Japan. My friends bought it, have it in their place, their home, and I need to bring it. Home. So it's the money for the shipping, for that, and a couple of stuff that I bought. Yeah, I bought something for my brother also, because I didn't buy anything in the whole year. So that's why. Carrefour, the supermarket Carrefour. Hey, they put these plants. Now they have put these plants all around here. There weren't those bays with the plants before. Yo, in 1 week, like 12 days or 2 weeks actually, the last time I went out, they put this. No, nobody's happy with the presidents. They don't do nothing. Probably like 70% of people is not happy with the current president. Yeah, like probably like 70% that doesn't like that person. In the 4 years, he haven't done anything. It's terrible. They put the wrong plants. What? They should fire that guy that put the wrong plants. No, they should fire the president. They should fire all the presidents. To be honest, I don't believe anymore. I don't think any president is gonna do anything good to this country. So, yeah, Hinchu. We vote just to. We vote who is the best of the worst candidates we have. That's the people we vote. We always have worst. So we vote the best of the both of the worst. Maybe if they change the currency we have, pesos to dollars, if they change the currency from pesos to dollars, maybe we'll make something. Maybe we'll make something, or it will tell the reality, how it is, how actually it is, the inflation here. But yeah, enough talking about my country. Yes, an old Ford truck. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, and bring more KFC. Fire the president and bring more KFC. KFC in every city. There should be a KFC and Wendy's and Subway in every city. It doesn't matter how big or small the city is. One KFC for every city. Wait, I wasn't watching. I didn't watch what they have here. Yeah, simple stuff. DGK, Popeye. Popeye Marino. No, I have never been to the Patagonia. I really want to go. I really want to go to the Patagonia. First, because it has cold weather, and I like cold weather. Baby, Mike in the window, but I like cold weather. And second, because yeah, you can see snow there in winter. And yeah, they had penguins and whales, all that. Sea lions. So it's cute. You already had the arms up. Looking funny. Yeah, I would love to go to the Patagonia, to the south of my country. It's really pretty. And they have beautiful lakes, clear water lakes. No, I'm in Córdoba province. Not gonna say the city, but I'm in one city of Córdoba. No, Buenos Aires it's kind of similar, but it's bigger. Although I had been in Buenos Aires in the train, doing this IRL, I have been in Buenos Aires in August. Córdoba. What do they have here? Things for some Valentine's Day, I think. I don't know. Te amo, mi bebito Fiu Fiu. Mi bebito Fiu Fiu. And some things for carnavales, I guess. Yeah, this is carnavales, that thing. Oh, in February we had the carnavales. I hope we have it in this city. It's been 3 years since we don't have any. Sarah was checking something. $14,000. Da-da-da. It's not time. It's time to go home. I think it's time to end the stream. Let me see. Hold on, I'm checking. Thank you, Lil Cat, and thank you for all the support today. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you. Let me see if I can start a raid. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raid. Can you put exclamation point raid and copy that message? Thank you, Soren Trumpet. I appreciate it. You too have a good one. Yeah, can you copy that raid message if you're a sub? And thank you so much, Soren Trumpet. Okay, let's go everyone. Let's go now. See you everyone on the next one. Much love and goodbyes. Appreciate it everyone. And let's go now. I'm probably not gonna be able to put the raid command myself back because I didn't copy it. But I'll say hi there. Let's go. Let's go. Hey everyone.